FactCheck.org, fact-checking the debates. Trump on Roe v. Wade.
51 years ago, you had Roe v. Wade, and everybody wanted to get it back to the states. Everybody, without exception. Democrats, Republicans, liberals, conservatives. Everybody wanted it back. Religious leaders. And what I did is I put 3 great Supreme Court justices on the court, and they happened to vote in favor of killing Roe v. Wade and moving it back to the states. This is something that everybody wanted.
Trump wildly exaggerated the popularity of ending Roe v. Wade. In fact, a majority of Americans have disagreed with ending Roe v. Wade, including plenty of legal scholars. While some scholars criticized aspects of the legal reasoning in Roe, it did not necessarily mean that they wanted the ruling overturned. Legal experts told us that Trump's claim was, quote, utter nonsense and, quote, patently absurd. Biden on Trump's plan for Social Security.
The biggest thing I'll do if we defeat this man, because he wants to get rid of Social Security. He thinks there's plenty to cut in Social Security. He's wanting to cut Social Security and Medicare.
Trump has consistently said he will not cut Social Security and has advised Republicans against doing so. During the GOP presidential primary, Trump criticized some of his Republican opponents for proposing to raise the retirement age for Social Security, which budget experts have said would reduce scheduled benefits for those affected. Trump later said on March 13th, quote, "I will never do anything that will jeopardize or hurt Social Security or Medicare," unquote. Some critics of Trump have argued that he cannot be expected to keep his promise because of his past budget proposals. But as president, Trump did not propose cuts to Social Security retirement benefits, and his budgets included only bipartisan ideas to reduce the growth of Medicare spending. Trump on insulin costs for seniors on Medicare.
I heard him say before, insulin. I'm the one that got the insulin down for the seniors. I took care of the seniors.
Insulin costs went down for some beneficiaries under a limited project under Trump. However, Biden signed a more expansive law affecting all seniors with Medicare drug coverage. Under Trump, out-of-pocket costs were lowered to $35 for some Medicare Part D beneficiaries under a 2-year pilot project in which some insurers could voluntarily reduce the cost of some insulin products. But in 2022, Biden signed a law that required all Medicare prescription drug plans to cap all insulin products at $35. The law also capped the out-of-pocket price for insulin that's covered under Medicare Part B, which covers drugs administered in a healthcare provider's office. The caps went into effect last year. Biden on taxes paid by billionaires.
We have 1,000 trillionaires in America. Billionaires in America. And what's happening? They're in a situation where they, in fact, pay 8.2% in taxes.
In arguing that wealthy households should pay a minimum tax, Biden repeated his misleading claim that billionaires pay an average federal tax rate of 8.2%. That's not the average rate in the current tax system. It's a figure calculated by the White House and factors in earnings on unsold stock as income. When only considering income, the top-earning taxpayers on average pay higher tax rates than those in lower-income groups. The top 0.1% of earners pay an average rate of 25.1% in federal income and payroll taxes, according to an analysis by the Tax Policy Center in October 2022 for the 2023 tax year. Trump and Biden on the federal deficit.
You had the largest deficit of any president in American history.
We now have the largest deficit in the history of our country under this guy.
Biden and Trump accused each other of presiding over the largest budget deficit in the U.S. Biden is correct. The largest budget deficit on record was about $3.1 trillion in fiscal year 2020 under Trump. However, that was primarily because of trillions of dollars in emergency funding that both congressional Republicans and Democrats approved to address the COVID-19 pandemic. You can read our full debate coverage available now at our website, FactCheck.org.